Hi, this is Cassandra Parker, and today I'll be showing you how to use Chatter in Salesforce.com. There are many different things that you can do in Chatter, from staying up to date with a certain project to sharing files and information to other sales users. Today we'll look at some of these, and hopefully you'll have a better understanding of how Chatter will benefit you by the end of this tutorial. When you first log into your Salesforce.com, on your home page you'll see the Chatter feed listed there with your name and picture at the very top. This will only be users that you are following, and it will give all of their most recent updates. If you click on the Chatter tab, it will give you an option to scroll through more Chatter feeds, also of people that you follow. If you're not sure who you follow or need to follow other people, simply click on your picture or your name at the top of the screen, and that will take you to your user profile page. If you look to the right of that screen, it will show you your followers, who you are following, and groups. If you need to see who all is following you, simply click on the Show All beside followers, and that will show you everyone who's following your Chatter feed. If you look at following, that will show you everyone that you are following, and groups will show you all of your groups. When you click Show All beside followers or following, it will pop up a window that will show you a list of all of the Salesforce.com users and whether or not you are following them. If you are not following a person, you'll see that there's a green plus sign with the word follow beside it. To follow this person, simply click this button and it will make you automatically a follower of their Chatter feed. This will show up on your main Chatter feed as well as the Chatter tab. And you can use the previous and next buttons to skip backwards and forwards in pages of followers. And when you're finished with this tab, just click Done. The groups work the same way. The only exception is that there are some groups that are private, and you won't be able to add yourself to a group without requesting permission from the owner of that group. To post to the Chatter feed, all you have to do is click in the box that says "What are you working on?" under Post and type whatever you'd like. This general post is just a text box field. You can type anything you'd like and click Share. If you drop down the arrow beside My Followers, this will either show you two options you can share with this post with just your followers or with a specific group that you're a member of. In order to post a file, simply click on the File button and click Upload a file from your computer. This will take you to the Browse screen, which will allow you to select the file from your computer. You can click in the Say Something About This File section and type anything you need to let your followers know about this file. And just as with the regular post, you can click on My Followers, and that will either give you the option to show this to your followers or a group. It's always going to default to My Followers. Under the Link button, simply click on Link and you can post a link to a website that you'd like to put in Chatter. All you have to do under Link URL is copy the link that you'd like to put here and paste it. Under Link Name, just give your link a title. And under Say Something About This Link, you can post any description that you'd like. Just as with posting a regular post and a file, you can click on the drop down arrow beside My Followers and choose to show this to your followers only or to one of the groups that you're a member of. A very important thing to keep in mind is that if you want your post to be seen by all Mannington commercial users of Salesforce.com, you need to make sure that you post that in the All Mannington Commercial group. Everyone is automatically made a member of this group when they are set up with a Salesforce license. So if you're looking for a sample, or if you need some advice on something, or just want to share something with your entire Salesforce, make sure that you put it in the All Mannington Commercial group. If you do not put it here and you simply put it on your news feed, you will only get that to the people that are following you. No one else will see it. If you put it in the All Mannington Commercial group, everyone that's a user of Salesforce.com will see that. Let's take a moment to talk about @mentions. If you want to tag someone in your status update on Chatter, all you have to do is use the @ symbol to mention them in your post. So for example, I've got great webinar today, and I used the @ symbol and started to type in Mike, and I'm looking for Mike Nichols. So once I start to type in Mike, I'm going to get a list of people named Mike pop up. I simply click on Mike Nichols, and in the bottom right of the screen you'll see that it's taken Mike's name after the @ symbol and placed it within brackets. That means that Mike is going to be notified with an email and a tag that he's been mentioned in my comment. So what will happen when you click share is that Mike's name will show up in blue underline. That means that he's been mentioned in this comment and he's been notified that he's been mentioned in this comment. If you don't use the @ symbol and do the @ mention and simply were to type Mike's name, he would not be notified that he was mentioned in this post. As you're scrolling through your Chatter feed, you might see posts that you'd like to be able to come back to and look at later. All you need to do for these posts is simply hover up the top right hand corner and this will pull up a little bookmark sign. Click on this bookmark sign and it will bookmark your post. Then when you're on the Chatter tab, under your name on the left you'll see that there's a section named Bookmarked. All you have to do is click on Bookmarked and that will pull up all of your bookmarked posts. Let's discuss the other options on the left tab of the Chatter page. Under your picture you'll see that there are several options. Feed is where the bookmarked option was. Let's look at People. When you're in People, you can see that it defaults automatically to your recently viewed people. If you click on All People, it will show you a list of all the people who are users of Salesforce, as well as give you the option of looking at if you're following them or if you need to follow them. The same rules apply as earlier. You can simply click on the green plus sign beside follow to follow someone, or if you'd like to unfollow someone, you can click the X beside the word following. Under Groups, it works the same way. It'll automatically default to your recently viewed groups, but you can select My Groups if you're only wanting to look at groups that you are a member of, or select All Groups if you want to see groups that you are a member of, as well as groups that may be private or that you might like to be a member of. Under the Files tab, this will give you all the files that are stored on Salesforce.com. You can simply use the search field on the right to search all files for a specific file that you are looking for. On the left, you can see that it will default to your recently viewed files, but you can also sort by files that you own, files that are shared with you, or all files. You can also send private messages through Salesforce.com. So on the same Chatter tab that we're on, if you click on the word Messages below your picture, you'll see My Messages, which will pull up all of your messages that you currently have. If you'd like to send a message, simply click New Message. That will pull up a pop-up screen. In the To box, just begin to type the name of the person you'd like to send this message to, and their name will pop up similar to an @ mention. Simply select the person that you'd like to send this message to, type the message, and then click Send. That will send your message to this person's private message box. In Salesforce.com, every record, whether it be an account, a contact, or a project, has a Chatter feed. If you look into that record, for example, we're in this test project, at the top of the page you'll see that there is a Chatter feed that shows every time I have made a change to this project. I just added a note that says I just spoke with the architect and he is optimistic about us securing this job. If anyone follows this record, it will show up in their Chatter feed and they'll be able to see what you're working on as far as your project or account or contact goes. This would be very helpful for SAMs and DMs who are working on projects together so that you can stay updated on what's going on. You can also post files and links here just as you can with the regular Chatter feed, so you can keep up with documents or pricing or any information that you might want to keep with this project, account, or contact on the Chatter feed. On the right side of the screen, you'll notice that there are no followers right now to this project. If someone followed it, their picture and information would be listed on the side, and that way you'll know whoever is following your information. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation about Chatter. I hope that this has helped you with being able to utilize Chatter more efficiently and staying in contact with your fellow Salesforce.com users. If you need any further assistance, please feel free to contact me at the information listed on your screen. Thanks so much and have a great day.